San Francisco's new container recycling program is now up and running, but is it better than what we had before? The environment is part of building a better Bay Area, of course, and 7 on Your Side's Michael Finney has been looking into the program, and he joins us now with more information. Michael.
We were told that this program, Dan, would be completely different from the past. And boy, is that true. The city used to have hundreds of places to return your bottles and cans, stores that sold the items and recycling centers. A new law scrapped all of that and put into motion a mobile program with roaming trucks to be set up around town and taking in your empties. The new program was launched in early January. So far, only 2 trucks have been deployed, and they aren't roaming. They are stationary at 2 locations. Charles Shahan is with the San Francisco Department of the Environment.
And so we're starting small, but we are planning on scaling up the program gradually. And the goal is to be in every district within the city.
Although the idea was sold as convenient, not all San Franciscans see it that way. Here's Adrienne Gambola.
For someone like me who doesn't have a car, I would be reliant on either a bicycle or taking the bus to get to these locations. There are only 2 in the city that I have seen when I've checked the app a few times.
Here's the app she's talking about. The program revolves around it. Once the app is downloaded, you gather up your bottles and cans. With this new program, you must use these specific blue bottle bank bags to return bottles and cans. The website shows where the bags can be found. When I went around town spot-checking stores, I found none on the shelves. And when I asked for them, employees sometimes had no idea what I was talking about. Other times, I was handed a kind of starter kit with 2 bags and instructions.
If you go to the store, right now they're just carrying the 2-pack bags. And if you go to customer service, they should be able to give them to you. And for a limited time, they're giving them to participants for free.
Consumer Watchdog's Jamie Court says this new program puts the burden on consumers.
What do you think of these blue bags?
I think they're plastic. I don't understand why a recycling program would use a plastic bag. It seems like the opposite of what you would want to do.
At the bottle bank site I visited, those running the place could not have been more helpful or friendly. They checked in our app, then checked in the bags of bottles and cans we were recycling. They explained the containers will be tallied later and the deposit will be sent to the app where it can then be transferred to a financial account. The bottle bank says it can take as long as 3 days before the payment is received. Now, we recycled our bottles and cans on Tuesday around noon. We have still not been paid. A couple of final points. There is a Saturday availability. It's out at Stonestown on the edge of the city. And there are also 2 stationary recycle centers still operating in the city. When the bags are sold, they will cost a couple of bucks for a set of 8. Now, to pay for the bags, you would have to hand over the deposit of about 50 containers before you broke even. Now, with this program, one final point, you don't squash the cans, so it takes up a lot more room. You're not allowed to squash anything because they're all going to be individually read as they go through a machine.
Interesting. So if you squish them, that won't work.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Thanks.